Where's my gun? Oh, hey! Welcome to Joe's Multiverse. I'm Joe. And I'm just sitting here playing with some G.I. Joe figures. I'm on vacation. I'm up in my hometown of Brainerd, Minnesota. And I'm just relaxing and fooling around with some figures. You know how we do in the FLC, the figure-loving community. But just because I'm on vacation doesn't negate the fact that some pretty cool stuff has came up today. And I wanted to share some of it with you. First of all, I seen this DC Multiverse King Shark. Now, I don't know if you can see this on my phone, but I'll try to throw up a picture up on the screen. But looks like we're getting a DC Multiverse King Shark, and I noticed that it says gold label on the box, so I'm not sure what that's about. It doesn't seem like it's an original design from McFarlane. It's from the Suicide Squad movie, but I'm really excited to get a nice big King Shark for my other DC Multiverse McFarlane figures. I have the old one, but that's pretty exciting news, and I thought it was newsworthy. Also, I was able to pick up that Darkseid figure, just came in the mail, but it looks like we're getting another version with the chest plate, kind of covering that hole in his chest, whatever that thing, or that indentation. It doesn't look that different. I don't know if it's that big of a deal. I'm not going to be trying all that hard to get this one because I'm very satisfied with the one that I have. It's a nice big figure. It's a really cool Darkseid figure. But it looks like we're going to be getting a different version, of course. And the other thing that I wanted to show was this picture of this new Kingpin figure, and they're saying that it's looking a lot like a fat Batista. And I think if you see this picture here, I think Dave Bautista would be an awesome Kingpin. If he put on a bunch of weight and put that suit on, and he's, you know, big already, he's tall, he's very menacing like the Kingpin is, I think he would be an excellent choice for an actor to play Kingpin if he was able to kind of transform his body into a bigger, you know, beefier guy like the Kingpin is. I don't know if they'd be able to put it in the MCU because we have such an excellent canon Kingpin right now with Daredevil. So I would love to see Dave Bautista play that character in some sort of configuration somewhere. I hope that's a thing. I hope that becomes a thing. That's very, very cool. But the biggest topic of the day is that this deluxe Zartan figure. Now, there's already a lot of negative stuff about this this picture that we're seeing, this sort almost announcement. It's not being announced officially by Hasbro, which is probably a good thing because that does help cut down on the bots with the pre-orders and the ever dreaded scalpers and all that. But there's already too much negativity. I'm seeing a lot of comments about, oh, good luck getting this, and this is all going to be sold out, and just a bunch of negative stuff. The thing that I see when I see something like this, it says Dreadnoks all over this thing, so it gets me very, very excited, and it makes me very excited for all of the FLC out there that's wanting G.I. Joe figures, because this tells me that we're going to start getting Dreadnok stuff. Now, this whole G.I. Joe classified game is way different now than it was a year ago, and there's been so many things that's happened in the last year. I just can't imagine where we're going to be, the figures that we're going to have, the news breaks, all these things a year from now. And I think a year from now we're going to have Dreadnok figures. I think we're going to have this really, really cool deluxe version with all these extra accessories with this Zartan Deluxe Set. And I just feel like it tells me that we're going to be getting Dreadnok figures, and I think people are going to go crazy. People have been begging for Dreadnoks ever since the classified line started. When I put out requesting FLC to give me their lists of classified figures of G.I. Joe characters they'd like to see come out in 6-inch form, Dreadnoks were all over those lists. So it makes me very, very excited. Maybe it's going to take a few months, but with the rate of figures that are coming out, with the rate of improvement with all of this stuff, it gives me high hopes, and I hope it gives everybody else high hopes out there. I know it's easy to get sucked into the negative part about it, but this is really, really exciting. Could you imagine in a few months that we would be able to have access to Dreadnought figures and a deluxe Zartan. I mean, this is pretty cool. I'm sure that there's other news that's coming out with this. Maybe there's something that I'm missing. Maybe it's going to be a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. We're going to get these figures. It tells me Dreadnoks, this won't be the last Zartan, because he is a well-respected character. He's a well-wanted character. So if we're getting 2, 3, 4 plus versions of Roadblock, I think that we're going to be getting more versions of Zartan, and that means Dreadnoks, that means more figures, and I think it's all good. Now officially it's July, so G.I. June is kind of, you know, in the past, and it wasn't all that big, but I think as the days, the weeks, and the months go on, I think we're going to be getting a lot more good news from Hasbro, G.I. Joe, and all these kinds of things. But I am going to pose some figures. I'm going to take some pictures. I'm going to play with my G.I. Joes. I'm in the backyard here at my mom's. I'm on vacation. I'm going to have a good time. I hope everybody has a great 4th of July, a great weekend. And yo, Joe. All right. Well, until the next time some good news comes our way and we enter the multiverse, I'll see you later.